All right, so yesterday, Team of the Week, Brandon Marshall was put into packs for a limited amount of time. 93 overall, short pass and ground and pound style. 6'4", 92 speed, 96 catch, 94 spec catch, 97 release, 92 route running, 99 catch in traffic, and 94 jump. Now he only has 72 elusiveness and only 81 agility. But as we talked about, he does have pretty good run blocking at 74. His run after the catch stats are alright. I mean, he's not going to be the best after the catch. So basically, you're probably going to use him as an aggressive catch monster. Now, the one thing that really stood out to me was the catch in traffic and the run blocking. With so many people running cover 3, I really like throwing routes up the middle, believe it or not, and testing those safeties. So I thought, what better way to expose that than by getting a big, strong receiver that can catch and is not going to drop the ball up the middle. So we were going to try it early. Now, the first pass that we threw to him was in traffic, and he did a good job at catching that. Later on in that drive, what was that? Now, Brandon Marshall didn't even try to go up for it, and that actually led to a turnover on downs on 4th down. And then on 4th and 10, my opponent went for it, and he wasn't able to get it. So deep into the second quarter, after that long drive from my opponent, we're going to try Brandon Marshall again. So there's a nice catch that you see right there. 1st and 10, we throw it out, and once again, the nice catch stats and the strength and the height from Brandon Marshall comes through. 2nd and goal on that same drive, we throw it up to Brandon Marshall, and where's that 99 catch in traffic at? He's not able to get that aggressive catch right there. And then on 3rd and goal, we throw it up to him, and he's able to catch it in the back of the end zone after beating the man coverage. So my opponent gets the ball, and he really exposes my zone defense right there, deep down the middle, and Roy Williams can't get it. Later on in the second quarter, almost at the end, right before halftime, we find Brandon Marshall deep, and then we just throw the toss play for the easy touchdown. We're going to go up by 7 points right before halftime. Now, my opponent got the ball to start off the second half, and too much of that happens in this game. I mean, too many times that happens where the ball just gets popped straight up into the air, and it's too easy to pick it off, and I've noticed it more post-patch. Now, 1st and 10, we have the ball after the pick, and once again, Brandon Marshall right there takes a huge hit, but he doesn't drop it. Then on 1st and goal, on the very next play, I'm going to try to go to Brandon Marshall in the corner of the end zone, but that was very nicely defended by my opponent, and Malcolm Butler with the interception. 1st and 10, what did I tell you about earlier? Like, how many times do you actually see this happen in realistic football? And I can tell you right now, every game, those kind of tip balls happen about 5 or 6 times a game. Let me know in the comment section below if that happens to you as well. So right here on this play, they were trying to blanket Brandon Marshall with coverage, but I found our Shane Vereen down in the flats. Now, after that, 1st and 10, we get the ball after my opponent pretty much does nothing. And we get the nice little completion of Brandon Marshall right there. And as you can see, he broke the tackle, but he goes out of bounds. 2nd and 10. I see Brandon Marshall deep down the field, and we get the touchdown right there. Once again, that cover 3 is no match for Brandon Marshall or our scheme, and he's able to break away for the nice touchdown. Now, 2nd and 10, my opponent has the ball. We're up 28-7 at this point. We almost get the sack, but Glover Quinn is right there for the interception. So we get the ball deep in our own territory, our own 4-yard line to be exact. And then as we can see, Brandon Marshall, man, I wish he had more speed, but he gets caught by Malcolm Butler right there after beating him badly on the man coverage. 3rd and 25 after 2 huge sacks. Oh my God, Brandon Marshall once again dominating that cover 4 for the touchdown. As we go for the extra point, I see a little freezing action right there, and it looks like my opponent maybe just turned off the Xbox and he had enough and he wasn't too happy. Now, here's what I wanted to show you guys. Look at that. This is supposed to be 99 catch in traffic, right? Now, that was a brutal hit there, but we're going to try again to throw the ball deep into coverage to see how he responds. And too many times, even when he wasn't hit that hard, I mean, he would drop the ball. Going on to a different game right here, Once again, it's kind of what I talked to you about earlier, but that happened way too often. There was very many times when he wouldn't catch the ball. Now, of course, it's not all doom and gloom. Now, this Brandon Marshall did give us some big plays in the first game that you saw, and in different games as well. I mean, he would usually do a really good job of catching a lot of balls. But here's the deal. If I'm going to get Brandon Marshall, who doesn't have the greatest speed in the world, who isn't the most agile player in the world, I'm getting him because I want to make sure he's holding on to pretty much the majority of the balls that I'm hitting him with if it touches his hands. But that didn't always happen with this Brandon Marshall. Now you have to ask yourself, is he worth upgrading over another receiver that you've trusted overall? And I don't know if I could say that. He's still close to about 300,000 at the recording of this video. And I can tell you right now that would I take him over my Deshaun Jackson? Probably not. I think my Deshaun Jackson can pretty much catch whatever I throw at him. And I would actually rather get the team of the week, Calvin Johnson, over this card. But let me know what your experience is on him. If you feel like this wasn't enough gameplay, let me know in the comment section below, and we'll maybe drop another video for you guys. Tomorrow, for one of my subscribers, we're gonna do team of the week, Adrian Peterson. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you're new, but most importantly, take care of yourself. Peace. TeKRaJ, and we're in week 4 of our season, bringing the balanced running back series back. You guys really like that. We're 2-1 in our season, and that is in second place in the AFC West behind the Denver Broncos. So, oh my God, on the read option, he breaks that tackle, evades the first one. The juke, oh my God, look at the juke. And then right there, he's gonna put on the burners and score